All right, traders, a very good evening to you all. This is Arun from the Trade Psych, and I welcome you all to the post-market analysis, outlook, and expectations for the market for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, right? And today was Nifty 50's monthly expiry, and the markets, we all know. And in my Telegram group, I anticipated in the morning itself seeing the OI data that the markets can stay sideways to bearish to sideways because of the data which got built on the last Friday, right? And as expected, if we now will go to the charts in a while, but the markets operated in a way like the way we anticipated, right? So it was a correct kind of a correct anticipation, right? And it was a good monthly expiry, I think, from market's health perspective. If you can see on the screen that markets closed in a good, green position. At one point of time in the morning, right, the markets were 100 to 150 points down. But from that point, we recovered. Then again, we fell, recovered, and the whole day, the monthly expiry saga went. This is what exactly happened today. So basically, in this video, we'll discuss that what will be some of the crucial levels for tomorrow for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we'll also discuss the OI data. Right. Even before that, before starting the discussion, I'll leave the link to my Telegram group and in the description box below. In that Telegram group, basically we discuss everything in and out for trading. Like if you are a intraday trader, positional or a swing trader, you should definitely join that group. It has a nominal fees. The group has nominal fees for joining. But if you want to, try it for 1 month or maybe not go for longer plans, you can try it for 1 month, right? So do check it out. If you have any questions for joining that group, uh, you can comment in the video section, or maybe in that page I have written my mail. You can mail it to me, right? And apologies for the late video, guys, because I had a little bit of cold and cough today, so that's why I took some medicine and now I'm recording the video. All right. So today we in our Telegram group we anticipated that the markets are looking oversold, and I'll attach to the link to my last weekly analysis video. We'll straight go to the charts now, right? We'll straight discuss there, right? So I'll probably first go to the daily time frame and I'll remove these levels, right? I'll keep these levels because these levels are very much important to me, right? Okay, or probably for you guys, I'll remove this, but right, yes. Now, if you can see the discussion we had, I'll attach to the link to my weekly analysis video. Just go and see what discussion we had is the markets are looking a little bit oversold. And we are very much near to a good support, like which is good psychological support, which is 25,000. So what we mentioned in our prior weekly analysis video was, and how we discuss this is we keep discussing in a continuation pattern. Like what we discussed on last weekly analysis video, we'll do a continuation of that discussion, right? So in last weekly analysis video, we discussed that on Tuesday it will be a event based we opening after a long weekend. So, and this also I advise to my traders in the morning in my Telegram group that do not touch the market in the first 1 hour or 2 hour of the market. So if you look at the markets today, we actually opened somewhere around here. We saw a very good dump, then a good rise, then again a good dump, then a good rise. So this was basically monthly expiry for you guys. Right. And majorly, if you remember in the weekly analysis video, I totally mentioned that unless and until we cross this range, it will be a volatile. So prior day high and prior day low. So if you actually see the Nifty 50 was exactly volatile and sideways within this range. Neither we went above the prior daily high, neither we, of course, we went below the prior daily low, but we did not close there. Yes, we made in the morning, I think we made the morning candle, right? We made till 24,933, right? But we did not, sustain there. So it really matters that unless and until we are crossing the range of prior daily or prior daily low, we do not have to take a position, right? And coming back to our point, that what we discussed in weekly analysis video, that if you see all these moving averages have inverted. By inversion, I mean like if you see at this point of time in 1 hour, so five EMA is at the top and there is a huge amount of distance. So the trend reverted, correct? So this is what moving averages theory says, that the distance has been if the distance is large, it means a trend pause or a trend reversion is gonna come. And this is how we anticipated. Why? Because first the distance was very high, was very huge. It means that the trend has elapsed a lot. And whenever the 5 EMA, whenever the smallest EMA is on the bottom, an ideal shot cannot be done here. Now you will say me that at this point of time also an ideal shot would not have been come. Yes, if you can see a pullback came till early 50 EMA. So now also we are looking at the same pullback now also, right? But while we say that we are here for a short-term pullback, I would not as of now say that we have come out of a sell on rise trend. When we will come out of a sell on rise trend, when we will start making a price action like this, using a supportive trend line like this. All right. So at this point of time, I will say that yes, we have come out of a sell on rise trend. So I will probably go on daily, or maybe I'll draw two resistive trend lines for you guys. Right. One trend line is this one, and the other trend line, is maybe if you want is this one. So if you take an example of this trend line, we have already broken out of this trend line, uh, because we have seen a little bit of bullish momentum today, but still we have this resistive trend line and we have to break out of this trend line, right? So how we will come out of a sell on rise trend and enter into a buy on dip trend is, we will go till this trend line, we will sustain here, and we will start making a price action like this. This is how we will come out of the uh, you know sell on rise trend and enter into a buy on dip trend, right? So now we have talked that uh, you know what has happened today and what we discussed in the prior weekly analysis video. So now let's plan for tomorrow and what levels will be crucial, right? So now if you see, we have been in a very, very long bearish trend from, if you can talk from, I think 5th of January. Today is like what, almost 27th of January. So it's a month long trend, right? So at some point of time, this trend will reverse and the shorts, the bears who have entered the market at this point of time, they will try to get an exit before the monthly expiry has happened, but they are trying to get an exit. So let me take you to a uh, little bit back in the time frame. And if you see this price action, what happened here? If you see this move on the downside, and if you see this move on the downside, these two look pretty similar to each other, right? But why? Yes, of course, this move is a very big move, and this move is a smaller move. Why? Because the distance between each and every moving average at this point of time was very huge, because the market was stretched on upside in a very bullish way, right? So even at this point of time, if you see, we sustained below 200 DMA on daily time frame, 200 DMA, but after a long rally, we saw a very good, just exactly at the support of 200 DMA, we saw a very good candlestick. Maybe this candlestick can come on the budget day on Sunday. Yes, the markets are on the budget day, right? But yes, a support is imminent, but on a shorter time frame, we might enter into buy and dips, but that does not mean that unless and until we take out the prior high, we are entering in a bullish phase, right? So what might happen from here? We might see a technical bounce from here till the last supply zone, which is 25,500 or 26,000, right? Which is the zone. We'll definitely look at this zone, that which is the good supply zone. But yes, a short term support can be formed, a short term bottom can be formed for I think next 2 to 3 weeks. But That does not mean that we, unless and until we do not cross this all-time high, we cannot say that yes, we have properly entered into again a buy and dips market. But let's see on a larger time frame. We of course on daily time frame, the buy and dips pattern will only come above 26,300. But on hourly time frame, yes, we can, of course, trade that buy and dips pattern. All right. All right. So now let's discuss the crucial levels for tomorrow. For tomorrow, right, you can mark this level 25,250 and on the downside 25,000. If at all, we should not break 25,000 on the downside for tomorrow. If at all we start breaking 25,000 on downside, the first level which I'm going to see is 24,600. The first support which will come if at all we break 25,000 on the downside is 24,600. Below 24,600, we can definitely see 24,300. Right? Below 25,000, there is no support till 24,600. Right? For bullish entries, you will have to wait uh, till the market sustains on early time frame, the first early or the first two early candlestick, whatever you follow, you have to wait for that for closing about 25 to 50. The moment we close about 25 to 50, the first level, the first target will be 25 350. About 25 350, it will be a straight short covering till 25 500. But at 25 500, this will be a crucial zone. We will talk about this on the early time frame. Why this is a very crucial zone, I'll tell you. See, this is a zone. Okay, I'll probably mark this with a red zone also. So this is a zone of ultimate resistance here. Because why? If you go back in the time frame, we took a support from this point, we took a support from this point, and ultimately we broke down. So a support which has been broken down, it will not be easy for the markets to, take out this resistance. So what my expectations of the market is, we we might highly probabilistic, we might do a move till this, but at this point of time, markets will definitely take a decision that whether they have to give a short covering or whether they have to take a U-turn, right? So be careful whenever we reach at this point of at this level 25 500, because this is a critical resistance as in the current point of time, right? At above 25 500, above this level, this will be a crucial zone, but above this level 25 750 will also be a crucial resistance. So now going on the upside, we have two very strict resistances. If at all we are able to cross this, then and only we might be able to see 26,000, right? But how to trade tomorrow? The moment after tomorrow early's candlestick, the moment we close an early candlestick about 25 to 50, aim for 350 and 500. But be very careful at 25 500, right? On the downside, I've made you clear that if at all we break on the downside 25,000, 25 500, 24 500, 24 600 will be an easy clear cut level. The no trading zone clearly will be from 25,000 to 25 to 50. This 250 point range will be in the no trading range. All right. So markets are also trying to form a W based double bottom kind of recovery like this. So the neckline of this comes at 25 350. So if we close tomorrow above 25 350 on daily time frame, I think it can be a bullish move ahead for the market, right? So let's go to Bank Nifty. What Bank Nifty has done is Bank Nifty has essentially given a very bullish close. Still, it has not closed our prior daily high, but it has closed. This price action is essentially called bullish engulfing price action. So tomorrow, if Bank Nifty tries to cross 59 500, aim for 59 59 300, aim for 59 500 and 60,000, right? Tomorrow, I don't see any shorting opportunity. Shorting opportunity will only come below the 50 percentage retracement or a breakdown below 59,000. A breakdown below 59,000 will give you a move till 58 750, and again we might head it towards 58,000. But seeing the current price action, I don't think that it's a good probabilistic case that we might break down tomorrow. For Bank Nifty, right, still we are in a very sideways range, right? And we have been in a very sideways range from a quite long time. Yes, we gave a breakdown, but from weekly perspective, we are trying to recover that breakdown, right? So if at all you want to go on early time frame, Above 59,500 only, you can see for slight bullish opportunities in Bank Nifty till 60,000. That's it. India VIX has given today a good, profit booking from the upside, good fall, which tells me that yes, some positivity can come back into the market, right? So let's go to the option data, and I hope okay, it has not refreshed, but as you see from the OI perspective, equal number of longs and equal number of shorts have been added. So people have not become overconfident on the long side. This is a good sign because whenever the traders they become overconfident on any one side, market tends to trap them, right? So the biggest support today has got added, or the OI from the OI change perspective is at 25,000. So that's what we are also seeing in Nifty, that the support is being added at 25,000. Nobody has added a good support going too much out the money. They are trying to be in the money, and they have added a support. Next crucial resistance is at 25,200, and we are at 25,175. So above 250 only, you can see a good momentum and straight till 25,500. That's what traders are seeing. If you talk about total interest for third Feb, good support at 25,000 and good resistance at slight, well, I mean, not good resistance, but small, decent resistance at 25,200. But the next big resistance is at 25,500. And that's what exactly, if you remember, we have discussed that it will be easy for Nifty to cross 250, 350 till 500. But a very good decision the markets have to take at 25,500. So that's what these are all the levels. I hope you have got a clarity that how to trade tomorrow and what can be the bias for tomorrow. From our overall discussion and analysis, I think unless and until now we break down 25,000, the markets can stay above 25,000. I think unless we break out above 25, 250 or 300. Any breakout above 350 because that is the neckline of the W we are forming. Any breakout above 25,350 can easily take the markets to 25,500. But 25,500, if you are long from 25,000 or 25,200, book your longs at 25,500. Book your longs or stay in small positions because at that point of time, markets might take a sharp resistance, fall towards 25,300, then again buy on dips market. Then from 300, markets might again go to 500 and 600, 700. That's how the markets can trade, right? So I hope you have liked the analysis. If you have been watching till this time, leave a like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We are this year we are going to bring a lot of content. All right. Cheers, traders. Good evening, good night.